When God chooses an individual, it's not merely a selection, it's a divine calling that sets into motion a profound series of events, transformations, and revelations. Here are 5 profound aspects of what happens when God chooses someone. 1. Divine purpose revealed. When God chooses an individual, He unveils their divine purpose with clarity and conviction. Suddenly, the individual is no longer adrift in the sea of uncertainty but is guided by a profound sense of destiny. This revelation ignites a fire within them, propelling them forward on a path of service, love, and compassion. This newfound clarity of purpose becomes the guiding light that illuminates every aspect of the chosen one's life. It infuses their actions with meaning and significance, transforming mundane tasks into sacred rituals and everyday encounters into opportunities for divine connection. As they walk the path of their destiny, the chosen one becomes a living embodiment of God's love and grace, radiating light and warmth to all who cross their path. They serve as beacons of hope in a world shrouded in darkness, offering solace to the weary, strength to the downtrodden, and inspiration to the lost. While the revelation of divine purpose brings clarity and conviction, it also carries with it a weight of responsibility. The chosen one is entrusted with a sacred mission, to be a vessel of God's love and compassion in a world in need of healing. They are called to embody the highest ideals of humanity, to love unconditionally, to forgive endlessly, and to serve selflessly. In the pursuit of their divine purpose, the chosen one may face obstacles and challenges that test their resolve and strength of character. They may encounter resistance from those who are threatened by their message of love and unity, or they may grapple with their own doubts and fears along the way. Yet, through it all, they remain steadfast in their commitment to God's will, trusting in His guidance and surrendering to His plan. Alongside the challenges, the chosen one also experiences moments of profound grace and blessing, synchronicities that affirm their alignment with the divine, miracles that defy rational explanation, and encounters with kindred spirits who share their vision and mission. These moments serve as reminders of God's presence and support, strengthening the chosen one's faith and resolve as they continue on their journey. In the end, the revelation of divine purpose is not just a destination but a continuous unfolding, a journey of growth, discovery, and transformation. It is a journey that leads the chosen one ever closer to God, drawing them into a deeper communion with the divine and a greater realization of their true nature as vessels of His love and grace. And as they walk this sacred path, they become living testimonies to the power of God's presence in the world, shining examples of what is possible when one surrenders to His will and allows His love to guide their steps. 2. Transformation of heart and mind. Being chosen by God is a transformative experience that touches every aspect of one's being. It's not just a change in outward circumstances but a deep inner metamorphosis. The heart is softened, the mind is enlightened, and the soul is set ablaze with the divine light of truth and love. Old habits, fears, and doubts fall away, replaced by a profound sense of peace, joy, and purpose. In this profound transformation, the chosen one undergoes a journey of self-discovery and spiritual renewal unlike any other. The softening of the heart is not merely a superficial change, but a profound opening to the depths of compassion and empathy that lie within. They find themselves able to love unconditionally, to extend grace and forgiveness even in the face of adversity, and to see the divine spark that resides in every living being. Simultaneously, the enlightenment of the mind brings clarity and understanding to the complexities of existence. The chosen one gains insights into the mysteries of the universe, seeing patterns and connections that were once hidden from view. They develop a deeper understanding of the nature of reality, transcending the limitations of linear thinking and embracing the infinite possibilities that lie beyond. As the soul is set ablaze with the divine light of truth and love, the chosen one becomes a channel for the highest vibrations of consciousness. They radiate this light wherever they go, illuminating the darkness and bringing healing and transformation to all who are touched by their presence. Their very essence becomes a beacon of hope and inspiration, drawing others into the warmth of God's love and grace. In this state of inner metamorphosis, old habits, fears, and doubts fall away like shackles being cast aside. The chosen one no longer feels bound by the limitations of their past, but instead embraces the limitless potential of their future. They step into their power with confidence and conviction, knowing that they are guided and supported by the divine every step of the way. Even as they undergo this profound transformation, the chosen one remains humble and grateful for the blessings bestowed upon them. They recognize that their journey is not one of personal glory or achievement but of service and devotion to the highest good. They strive to live each day in alignment with God's will, surrendering their ego and allowing His love to flow through them unimpeded. In the end, the transformation of heart and mind that accompanies being chosen by God is not just a fleeting moment of enlightenment but a lifelong journey of growth and self-realization. It is a journey that leads the chosen one ever closer to the divine, deepening their connection to God and enriching their experience of life in ways they could never have imagined. And as they continue on this sacred path, they become living testaments to the power of God's love to transform even the most hardened heart and illuminate even the darkest mind. 3. Empowerment for service. God's choice is never arbitrary, it's always accompanied by divine empowerment for the task at hand. Whether it's preaching His word, spreading love and kindness, or standing up for justice and righteousness, those chosen by God are endowed with the strength, courage, and wisdom needed to fulfill their calling. They become vessels through which God's love and grace flow into the world, touching lives and transforming hearts wherever they go. This divine empowerment is not a one-time gift but a continuous outpouring of grace that sustains and strengthens the chosen one throughout their journey of service. It infuses them with a sense of purpose and passion that propels them forward even in the face of adversity and challenges. With this empowerment comes a deep sense of inner knowing, a certainty that they are exactly where they are meant to be, doing exactly what they are meant to do. This inner guidance becomes their compass, guiding their every decision and action with wisdom and clarity. Furthermore, the empowerment bestowed upon the chosen one is not limited by human constraints or limitations. It transcends the boundaries of time and space, allowing them to reach across distances and touch the hearts of individuals far beyond their physical reach. Through the power of prayer, intention, and divine connection, they become conduits for miracles and blessings, channeling God's love and grace to all who are in need. In the fulfillment of their calling, the chosen one discovers a deep sense of fulfillment and joy that transcends earthly pleasures and achievements. They find their greatest satisfaction not in accolades or recognition but in the knowledge that they have made a difference in the lives of others, that they have been a vessel for God's love and grace in a world in need of healing. However, as they bask in the glow of divine empowerment, the chosen one remains ever humble and grateful for the opportunity to serve. They recognize that their gifts and abilities are not their own but are entrusted to them by a higher power for the greater good. They approach their work with humility and reverence, knowing that they are but instruments in the hands of the divine. In the end, the empowerment for service that accompanies being chosen by God is not just a privilege but a sacred responsibility. It is a call to action, a call to stand up for justice, to spread love and kindness, and to be a beacon of hope in a world in need of light. And as the chosen one answers this call with courage and conviction, they become living examples of the power of God's love to transform lives and change the world. For community and support, being chosen by God doesn't mean walking the path alone. On the contrary, it often leads to the formation of deep, meaningful connections with others who share a similar calling. These spiritual companions become sources of encouragement, support, and inspiration, walking alongside each other through the trials and triumphs of the journey. Together, they form a community bound by faith, love, and a shared commitment to serving God's will. In this community of like-minded souls, the chosen ones find solace and strength in the shared journey of faith. They gather together in fellowship, supporting one another through prayer, encouragement, and acts of kindness. They celebrate each other's victories and offer comfort in times of struggle, knowing that they are not alone in their quest to fulfill God's will. But the bonds forged within this community are not just based on shared experiences, they are rooted in a deep spiritual connection that transcends earthly limitations. These spiritual companions recognize the divine spark within each other and honor the sacred journey that they are all embarked upon. They see God's reflection in each other's eyes and are drawn together by a common purpose, to spread love, light, and healing in a world that is often dark and troubled. In this community of believers, there is no judgment or condemnation, only acceptance and unconditional love. Each member is valued for their unique gifts and contributions, and their individual strengths are celebrated as part of the collective tapestry of faith. Together, they form a mosaic of diversity and unity, each one adding their own color and texture to the shared canvas of spirituality. Moreover, this community serves as a source of inspiration and motivation for the chosen ones, spurring them on to greater heights of service and devotion. In the company of their spiritual companions, they find the courage to step out of their comfort zones, to take risks, and to follow God's guidance wherever it may lead. They draw strength from the collective wisdom and experience of the group, knowing that they are supported and uplifted by the prayers and good wishes of their fellow travelers. But perhaps most importantly, this community of faith provides a sanctuary, a safe harbor in the stormy seas of life, where the chosen ones can find refuge and renewal. In the embrace of their spiritual companions, they find solace for their weary souls and inspiration for their journey ahead. And as they walk together along the path of righteousness, they are reminded that they are never truly alone, that they are always surrounded by a cloud of witnesses, both seen and unseen, who are cheering them on every step of the way. 5. Eternal impact. Perhaps the most profound aspect of being chosen by God is the eternal impact it has on both the individual and the world around them. Through their words, actions, and deeds, those chosen by God leave a lasting legacy that transcends time and space. They become beacons of light in a world shrouded in darkness, pointing others towards the path of truth, love, and salvation. And when their earthly journey comes to an end, they are welcomed into the arms of God, their work on earth having paved the way for countless souls to find their way home. The eternal impact of being chosen by God reverberates through the corridors of time, leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of existence itself. Through their words, actions, and deeds, the chosen ones become instruments of divine grace, weaving threads of love and compassion into the tapestry of human history. Their lives become testimonies to the transformative power of God's love, inspiring others to seek truth, to embrace love, and to walk in the light. Like shining stars in the night sky, they illuminate the darkness, guiding lost souls towards the path of redemption and salvation. But their impact extends far beyond the boundaries of the physical world. As they journey through life, the chosen ones plant seeds of hope and healing that take root in the fertile soil of human hearts. Their love becomes a ripple in the ocean of consciousness, spreading far and wide to touch the lives of countless souls, both near and far. And when their earthly journey comes to an end, the legacy of their love lives on, echoing through the ages like a timeless melody. Their memory becomes a source of comfort and inspiration for those they leave behind, a reminder of the power of faith, perseverance, and love to transcend even the darkest of nights. But their journey does not end with death, it is merely a transition to a higher plane of existence. As they pass from this earthly realm into the arms of God, they are greeted with open arms and welcomed into the eternal embrace of divine love. Their work on earth may be finished, but their spirit lives on, forever enshrined in the hearts of those they touched and the lives they transformed. In the end, the eternal impact of being chosen by God is not just a matter of individual salvation, it is a testament to the boundless power of love to change the world. Through their lives, the chosen ones remind us all of our inherent divinity and our capacity to make a difference in the lives of others. And as we carry their legacy forward, we honor their memory and continue their work, spreading love and light wherever we go, and ensuring that their impact will be felt for generations to come. 6. Deep inner alignment. When God chooses an individual, He aligns their innermost being with His divine will. This alignment goes beyond mere obedience, it's a harmonization of desires, intentions, and aspirations with the greater purpose of God's plan. The chosen one finds themselves drawn irresistibly towards acts of love, compassion, and service, their every thought and action guided by the whisperings of the divine. This deep inner alignment with God's divine will is not just a passive state of obedience, but an active engagement with the unfolding of His plan. It is a conscious choice to surrender one's ego and align oneself with the higher purpose of creation. In this state, the chosen one becomes a co-creator with God, participating in the ongoing process of divine manifestation and evolution. Moreover, this alignment with God's will brings a profound sense of peace and fulfillment that transcends earthly desires and ambitions. The chosen one no longer feels the need to strive for worldly success or material wealth, for they have found true abundance in their connection to the divine. They are content to simply be vessels for God's love and grace, knowing that in serving others, they are serving the highest good. Furthermore, this alignment with God's will brings a deep sense of clarity and direction to the chosen one's life. They no longer feel lost or adrift in the sea of uncertainty, for they are guided by the inner knowing that comes from their connection to the divine. They trust in God's plan, even when it leads them down unexpected paths or through difficult trials, knowing that He works all things together for the good of those who love Him. In this state of deep inner alignment, the chosen one becomes a living embodiment of God's love and compassion in the world. They radiate the light of divine grace wherever they go, bringing healing and transformation to all who are touched by their presence. Their every word and action is infused with the power of the divine, carrying the potential to uplift and inspire all who encounter them. But perhaps most importantly, this alignment with God's will brings a profound sense of unity and connection with all of creation. The chosen one recognizes that they are not separate from the world around them, but are intimately interconnected with every living being. They feel a deep sense of kinship with all of humanity, and indeed with all of creation, knowing that they are part of a larger tapestry of life that is woven together by the hand of God. The deep inner alignment that accompanies being chosen by God is not just a state of being but a way of life. It is a conscious choice to surrender to the divine will and to allow oneself to be guided by the whisperings of the divine in every aspect of one's existence. In this state, the chosen one becomes a living vessel for God's love and grace, bringing light and healing to a world in need of hope and redemption. 7. Spiritual awakening. Being chosen by God initiates a profound spiritual awakening within the individual. Suddenly, the veil that separates the material world from the spiritual realm is lifted, and they perceive the interconnectedness of all creation with crystal clarity. They experience moments of divine communion, where the presence of God is palpable, and the boundaries of self dissolve in the ocean of divine love. 8. Synchronicities and divine guidance. God's choice is accompanied by a series of synchronicities and divine interventions that guide the chosen one along their path. These synchronicities may take the form of meaningful encounters, timely opportunities, or inexplicable miracles that reaffirm the individual's connection to the divine. Through these signs and signals, God communicates His love, guidance, and protection, reassuring the chosen one that they are never alone on their journey. 9. Trials and tests of faith. While being chosen by God is a profound blessing, it also entails trials and tests of faith that challenge the individual's commitment to their divine calling. These trials may take various forms: personal hardships, external opposition, or periods of doubt and uncertainty, but each serves as an opportunity for growth, resilience, and deepening trust in God's plan. Through these challenges, the chosen one learns to surrender their ego and align themselves more fully with the divine will. 10. A legacy of light. Ultimately, being chosen by God leaves a lasting legacy of light that extends far beyond the individual's lifetime. Their words, deeds, and actions become seeds of inspiration that continue to bear fruit long after they have passed from this earthly realm. They become catalysts for positive change, beacons of hope in times of darkness, and instruments of God's grace in a world in need of healing. And as their influence ripples outwards, touching hearts and transforming lives, they leave an indelible mark on the tapestry of human history, reminding us all of the infinite power of God's love and the eternal significance of answering His call. In conclusion, being chosen by God is not just a momentary event, but a lifelong journey of transformation, service, and eternal significance. It's a sacred calling that brings purpose, empowerment, community, and lasting impact, guiding individuals towards a deeper connection with the divine and a greater fulfillment of their truest selves.